Dear Christ. What is that?
The descent continues. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, onto the bilge pumps. If the door should be locked, I shall have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him. My path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that snuffling, those shuffling steps below me. I brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them.
That terrifying noise. Though, oh Christ, what's his name? He's gonna hate me for forgetting it, but he said that, oh God. I'm sorry, Guy. I know you love these videos, but, he said that the enemies in this game are a lot more scarce. So it's a lot less dangerous. So consequentially a lot less scary, so maybe that's the last we see of them for a while. I don't know if this is the way we were meant to go, but I just like to explore every option first. You guys know that. Okay, that is the way we're supposed to go because I can see a small child over there. Was that Enoch or Edwin? That is incredibly unfair, game. What does it say? Disposal tubes. Chemical transportation. Highly corrosive, highly flammable. I don't think we wanted to do that. Laboratories. Maybe this was just a way to go. We'll have to see if this door opens. No. Or do we have to get inside there? Because it looks like the placement of those boxes, we can climb inside there. Okay, that was where we were supposed to go. In the nest of eggs, the factory is quiet now. Stumbling in the alleyway, a wrench hung loosely from his hand, oil and grease dripping off it, looking like blood in the half-light. Terrifying, terrifying blood. That was almost the Dark Descent. Like, that was very scary indeed. Just the pigs. There's 2 horrible pigs! Oh, I feel cold now. It could just be because I don't have the heating on, even though the sun is starting to come through the window a little. Lots of people working on the factory, which is a good thing. Starting to feel a bit peckish now. Young I've been at this for 28 minutes. 28 minutes? It'll be time for lunch once I finish recording this. I can get through it without being incredibly scared. Seriously, these games test me like no other thing, and I think the game that freaked me out the most was Slender the 8 Pages, because that game is grade A nightmare fuel. Like seriously, you could fly a Concorde on the amount of fear that thing gives off. This, you could probably have a scooter. How I get out. I don't. And the light's flicking. What is going on? I don't even... Oh god. Okay, that's like the lift bit. The lift bit in the first game. The ascending room! After that horrible little bit where you're in that back room, I can't remember exactly what it was called, but that bit, and then you go down and you're in the dark jail bit, and there's things wandering around that are trying to kill you. That was I think, apart from the water bit, the worst bit of the first game. I think this is going to be like that too now. We're in the water level, guys! Back where we began? There's not. Instead, there's this douche waiting to talk to us again. Let me read the note first. Sabotaged! Bruised and battered, but alive, I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle. But I am driven to find my family, and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts have been committed here. Find a way to the bilge, drain the flood, and free your children! Stand up. Get up, guy. Phone's ringing.
Quickly, Mandus. Find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
Thanks. That looks like something from Jack and Daxter. This puppy's got some vibration to it. Baby, put a smile on your face. Oh, hello. Bilge pump, maintenance accent. That was easy. All sorts of thingies. Anything to open? Oh, yep. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alas, Paigeofmaces, I knew him well. But not well enough to take him on this journey. Okay, this is pretty much... yeah. Oh, there's a note on the table. There's also some more teeth and another pair of glasses. This is a little bit disgusting. Why do you have so many sets of teeth? July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or is continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 Brennenburg infusion Vitae to 1 organ monad spiral fluid is sufficient. He knows how to use Vitae? This is not good. This is not good at all. I
can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound. Outside the body, it's highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. So we have discovered he's pissing around with Brennenburg stuff, which means he knows all about what happened in the Dark Descent, possibly. Why did no one tell him this was a bad idea? So yes, remember that castle that burned down a few centuries ago? Well, there was stuff in there that I'm going to use for highly illegal experiments, of which I'm not quite sure what goes on. Oh wait, this... We can touch that for some reason. Huh. What purpose could there be in moving this around? Maybe it's just in here as like an Easter egg or something. Can we walk down here? What happens if we go down here? There's probably more notes to find before we work out where exactly we're supposed to go. Guessing that's it. Another Aztec temple there. I mean Aztec pyramid. Surprising how two cultures, two continents away from each other, both made pyramids. Albeit the Egyptian pyramids were a little bit more just like triangular rather than big steps up. It's interesting. I do guess they were joined on at one point, because there's quite a lot of animals similar over there. I'm guessing perhaps some sort of shared, whatchamacallit. No, nothing. We have got to shine the light on this thing, whatever this thing is. Okay. The centrifuge. Some sort of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds and positively reeks of foul fluids I've seen too often before. It's clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. Should wager I will find them close by. Guessing we have to mix Vitae in that formula he was banging on about. Can we interact with these? Doesn't look like it. It says holding pens. Low temperature storage. Let's head into this way first. Seems less scary than holding pen. This must be like one of those little hub rooms in the first game where everything is just like normally very quiet, not very many scares going on. I hate it when the game does that kind of thing to me. Irony, your name is game! So what was that thing here at one point?
Or is that thing going to come here? Or was it just a hallucination? A warning! Inflamed it is! Burning it does! Apparently this was written by Yoda. Inflamed it is! Burning it does! Bleeding from... Actually, hang on, I need to get some... Need some water. I'll just... Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. Just give me one sec, guys. Right. There we go. Inflamed it is, burning it does. Bleeding from each hole fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrements, my lungs are in my vomit. I pass close of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that because of the changes. They ripple in me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them at all. Gathered what I can, push back... I can't read like Yoda. It's been too long since I watched a Star Wars film. Cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my grey gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink, he says. It will keep the running of the fever because not all of us can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can I manage to take so much blood and still live? Ew, grim. I've got to power something somewhere. Find a thing to put in it. Wait, there's a door here. Let's shut that. Oh, tits. Where the hell am I? Stop flickering now. Spoke too soon. Oh God. There's no way I could run. Just kill me, dude. Where the hell did he come from? And where am I going to wake up? Where the hell is this? for that first turn. You know what, maybe he can't get me if I don't go down there. Wait. Did the layout of this place change? I am so confused. Can't get into the ducts. Wonderful. Maybe it only spawns if I go up that way. If I stay here, it won't do a thing. Maybe I just have to stand up and run? Wait, what? I am really confused. What? What the hell just happened there? That was me thinking we were safe.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion Vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
So I'm guessing this is the thing we need to dissolve. I always thought it was pronounced Vitae, not Vitae. They lied to me. It's clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. The padlock is old but firm, and after that thought I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Maybe that thing only happens once. It's like a hallucination that just kills you and then you're free to go on your way. I don't know. This game is scary. This game has finally started to scare me. That was just so out of nowhere. I didn't even realise there was a door there. Does that mean there's now a thing inside the cold, low temperature storage? Always going to be in there? Okay, we'll head over to the holding pens. Just have a quick look down here. before we have to end the recording session. Due to the... because my computer can't really handle this game and my webcam software at once. This will have loads of them in here, won't it? Startle opposite the acquisitions. Actually, yep, you know what? I think I'm going to call it here, guys. I think being surrounded by very creepy, blood-filled cages is a good way to end this recording session. So, I'm Paigeofmaces, for now, TTFN.